It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the opening of this Green Recovery Wales Festival. It is of course desperately disappointing that the show, like many other wonderful Welsh cultural celebrations, is unable to take place this year. As I'm sure you'll agree, public health comes first, and thanks to the public's efforts we've succeeded in bringing the fire of coronavirus under control. But that fire is not out yet. And the Welsh Government will do its very best, working with the Royal Welsh Agricultural Society, to ensure the show can take place next year. In the meantime, I want to congratulate the organisers. The strong ENGO sector in Wales has once again created something wonderful, bringing people together across Wales to carry on with lives and business as normal as possible. In recent months, we've all become adept at the virtual event, from Zoom meetings to family quiz nights. And with so many of us doing things differently, there are many opportunities for us to lock in new behaviours. As Wales recovers, we want to grasp the opportunity to build back better. We will have a values-led recovery built on the principles of social justice, fair work and environmental sustainability. In recent months, people have taken on new habits like cycling and walking instead of car journeys, appreciating Welsh food and drink, upcycling for the first time and growing their own vegetables. I am keen to support ways to lock in these behaviours. The Welsh Government has already provided £15 million for local authorities to reallocate road space. We have record levels of investment in active travel, we've expanded our circular economy fund, and we are promoting and supporting local food producers. Now we are looking for Wales low carbon heroes who've changed their lifestyle during the COVID pandemic, whether small improvements or major changes, so that we can share their success stories and show people how to change their behaviour, change their lifestyles and make a difference. We want to make sure our recovery honours our commitments to nature and the environment. The COVID-19 crisis has meant we have had to repurpose and reset our budget, but I reassure you we have maintained momentum in our response to the environmental challenges and the climate emergency. We've made new multi-million investments in flood and coastal erosion risk management, emergency response capability, active travel schemes, low-emission vehicles, superfast broadband in rural areas, tree planting and a further round of the Circular Economy Fund. Nature plays an essential role in the nation's health and well-being, so we've just launched a new £4 million grant scheme to support the restoration of Natura 2000 sites. We are also considering how NRW's recently published area statements can be used to inform a longer-term programme for Natura 2000 site restoration and promoting biodiversity more broadly. We have protected funding in a number of key areas, including a biodiversity task force, because we know we must mainstream biodiversity into all our policies. We are investing to maintain and enhance habitat and biodiversity through the National Peatland Restoration Programme. Through our recently launched £5 million Local Places for Nature Capital Fund, we want everyone to get involved in making their community a place where nature thrives. The £10,000 awards will have a real impact in local schemes and projects, and we have 44 projects making a difference on land, in rivers, and in the marine environment close to people's homes and lives. We are committed to a national forest, a connected ecological network of woodland running throughout Wales, protecting nature and addressing biodiversity loss. We are working at the details and will run demonstration projects later this year to start activity on the ground. While we are investing £5 million in the National Forest, we've also quadrupled the money we are putting into the Glassdeer Woodland Creation Scheme, from £2 million to £8 million. And our new £2.1 million scheme will help to create new woodlands near local communities. We are also focused on restocking and replanting existing woodland. We will also bring forward a new sustainable agricultural scheme that will put sustainable farms producing economic and environmental goods at the heart of Wales's farming industry. We will make sure high quality food production is alongside the equally important work of maintaining and enhancing our natural environment, tackling climate change and enhancing biodiversity. Farming has a role to play in maintaining and growing Wales's carbon stores, As the UK leaves the EU, we will make the most of the opportunity for our new agricultural scheme to support our environmental ambitions. I have made tackling agricultural pollution a priority. As we recover from the current crisis, we must do all we can to prevent damage being done to our fragile ecosystems and to help nature flourish. In addition, we will continue essential work to deliver on our climate change goals and to ensure we play our part next year at COP26. We are committed to doing all we can to become net zero by 2050. Our goal is a zero carbon Wales to deliver prosperity and equality with clean air, water and land. We will achieve this by strengthening the resilience of our natural and built environments to the impact of a changing climate, and by enabling an economic transformation that will displace our reliance on fossil fuels, creating the industries and the jobs of the future. In the coming weeks, we will publish a Welsh Government engagement plan, setting out how we will engage all communities and industries in Wales to strengthen our collective efforts to tackle the climate emergency. We will host a digital climate week for Wales in November to support our next All Wales Low Carbon Plan for 2021 to 2026. And I hope to see many of you involved in our Climate Week. I hope all of you will join the Welsh Government in encouraging businesses, communities and individuals to overcome the climate emergency, support our economy to recover and deliver a truly green recovery. Diolch.